Ugh. Man, this winter is really gonna kick my butt. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing a couple of fun things. We're gonna be doing kind of like a vlog style video where I take you with me to do some errands as well as some like little self-care sort of stuff. I'm gonna be getting my hair done as well as getting my nails done, and that kind of is gonna tie into a little bit of like a product review. I get so many amazing, wonderful comments about my hair, which bless you, thank you. But I have to give credit to my friend and my hairstylist who pretty much has been in my life since I was in the 7th grade, and she's really helped me maintain the hair that I have today. And I'm actually so proud to say she just opened her own salon. We're gonna be doing that for the first time today, so I'm very excited. So you're gonna get to see the inside of it and everything. I'm so proud of her. We'll get to meet her later. So yeah, don't mind the fact that my hair looks like this. It is gonna be going from a low-key like 7 to a full-on 10, and we're done with this. So I'm just gonna keep it up for until that time. To be honest, this is kind of how I wear my hair around the house most of the time. So no, it is not normally styled all the time. It normally just looks like this in a bun because I have so much hair that when I'm doing any sort of chores, I can't have it in front of my face. Like I said, we're gonna be doing the errands part first, and then we're gonna go into playing around with some hair products. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit subscribe, ding that notification bell so you know when I'm posting. Who doesn't want a little more Gianna in their life, right? Oh, I also forgot to mention that we might be doing a little bit of Christmas decor shopping, which if you're on my channel and you don't vibe with that, that's totally fine, doing the whole Christmas thing early. But also, I better not see any grief about it, okay? Or else you're on the wrong channel. Because this has been a hard year for most people. 2020 has not been kind to a lot of us. I feel as though if people want a little joy of Christmas early this year, let them have it. So I'm gonna do me, you're gonna do you, and we're just gonna have a grand old end to this horrific year. Just kidding, it hasn't been that bad, but you know what I'm saying. So like I said, first we're gonna do the nails, probably get Starbucks. Yeah, definitely getting Starbucks. And then we'll get to the hair salon. So I got my nails done. I didn't really feel like filming a whole lot of it just because it was a new place and I just felt weird about it. They're kind of like a cute, like almond shape, like Thanksgiving-y kind of color. The nice part about this place, it is right next to a Starbucks. I do try my best to get to coffee shops that are more like local, but just sometimes I'm not near one or I don't have the ability to get out of my car, whatever it be. But I also just love their iced chais with oat milk. It's just so good. Oh yeah, that's refreshing. I'm definitely one of those girls that still gets iced coffee even when it's cold out until it hits the point that they have the winter drinks out, like the Christmas ones, because then it's chestnut praline latte all winter long. And even then sometimes in the winter, like sometimes I just want something that's really like refreshing, even though that's probably my body screaming for water. I don't care, live your best. That's like the quote of the year on my YouTube channel at this point. Okay, so since we got the nails done, we got the Starbucks, time to head to Anoka. Now, if you know, you know, little Anoka, Minnesota is where I am gonna go to get my hair done. Let's go. Hi guys, so I have officially arrived. This is my girl Christina. Oh my gosh, you can't even understand how excited I am that she has opened her own salon here in Anoka, downtown Anoka area. If you look up, what's the name of the salon?
Salon and Spa Co.
The Salon and Spa Co. So she is my girl. She's been doing my hair for, gosh, I don't even know how long at this point, like since I was in the 7th grade, I believe.
Very long time.
So very long time. I clearly have hair trust issues, but I'm so happy that she's now opened her own salon. She has the most beautiful little place here. Obviously, I'll show you guys all of it in the vlog. But we're gonna be doing my hair today and doing a couple of things, and then we're just gonna go from there. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so it's getting dark out because it is winter-ish. Obviously I wanted to show you this in this light, but look how much healthier it is. And you got to kind of see it in there. We just added in a bunch of extra layers, which I love. And then she showed me how to use a bunch of products, did a little bit of curl, blow dry, all of that good stuff, a trim to make it a little healthier. So is she not amazing? We love her. Okay, hi guys. So I have arrived now officially at my destination of Christmas decor here at Target. I am with my very good friend, Thomas McCarthy. If you don't know who he is, you will soon know. So we're just doing a little bit of Christmas shopping. We listened to some Tori Kelly on the way here to get in the mood. New album, check it out. Anything you want to say to the fans?
Live long and shop at Target.
Live Mas. Target Boutique.
Jug.
What?
You ever like turned a couple of these?
No? Oh God.
Sounds like a horror movie.
Really into like all this rose gold stuff right now because I want to do my vanity room with like rose gold. So I might do a little something like this. Or is that just too much? Just kidding. I really don't care about your opinion because I'm going to do it anyway. This is still empty. Guess we got a little ahead of ourselves and he was playing with something. I just lost gripping of the can. Yes. Speaking of which, if you didn't know, you should go to Tommy McCarthy's YouTube channel, which now one of his ice skating videos has almost 1 million views on it. So go watch that. I will link it in the bottom bar down below. Am I right?
Yep.
What a little star. I just can't hang apparently. Hey you guys, so I'm just going to take you through my little hair care routine, starting with all of these products that I'm going to be using today from Co. So first we're just going to go in, yep, here I am, looking just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, touching my hair a lot, feeling the oil, all that good stuff. And of course I had to get my chestnut praline latte because the holiday drinks are out at Starbucks. And yep, that is me dancing to the Tori Kelly Christmas album because it is a bop. All right, so then we're gonna go in with that Co bag. Look at that swag, and that's me, of course, holding the shampoo. And of course, I just start out with brushing out my hair because I have crazy tangles. I honestly don't understand how it gets quite that bad. I look like I'm in pain, but honestly, half the time I don't feel it anymore. I think just because I have a hard skull or something. That's the brush that I am using. It's from Conair. I'll try and find it and link it down below, but who knows, honestly. All right, so then I use the smoothing shampoo. For both the conditioner and the shampoo, I take about a quarter-sized amount in my hand. I have really thick hair, so you could probably do less if you have, thinner hair than I do, but I have very thick hair, so I need a lot to get through. I also thought I'd show you my Murad vitamin C cleanser that I've been using lately. The top is broken, but I like it so far. It doesn't feel too dry or anything. Also, this is the body wash that I've been obsessed with. It smells so freaking good. It smells like pistachio and caramel, but it is loaded with fragrance. So any person that has a coochie, just know, do not put that in your coochie because that will irritate the crap out of it. And I just feel like that's important to say, Okay, so now that my hair is all washed and good to go, I took it out of my Turby Twist. I love that. It's so great because it soaks up all of the water, but it's also not too heavy on my hair. I usually take this little detangling comb as well because I have very thick hair, like I said, and it takes a while for it to get through. So I just take a little detangler, and I'm just taking a little bit of that Dry Bar detangler spray. I just mist it all throughout my hair. It works pretty well, I'd say, for someone who has very thick hair. How many times am I going to mention that? It works really well to get all those little kinks out. Of course, I go with a little bit of chapstick there because my lips always feel so dang dry after a shower. Next, we're going to go in with that Co straightening spray, and I just whacked myself with it, totally casual. So then I take this and mist it all throughout my hair as well, kind of like soaking it all in there. And I wasn't really sure if this was the proper way to do it, but this is just kind of whatever I do whenever I have like a heat protection spray of this kind. Apparently, this is supposed to help me with the whole drying process when it comes to doing things like blow drying or straightening my hair or something like that. Also, for the sake of time, I just decided to speed this up a little bit just because I didn't want us to be here all dang day. So I'm just now starting to put my hair up with, of course, my slight coffee break. I'm just kind of pulling it up into sections because I'm going to be taking a Revlon one-step hair dryer to my hair. This is something I normally need to do before I decide to curl it or something, because I typically have so many kinks in my hair that if I don't use something like this, then it just doesn't get the same smoothing effect when I'm doing like a nice light curl or if I'm trying to straighten in it. So I always go in with something like this first. Now, I will say, the first couple of times I use this, I had to get the hang of this because I am just honestly hair inept. And so I have not been a person who's known how to blow dry my hair before in a way where it kind of gives it that nice blown out effect. And once I got the hang of this, it really changed the game for me. I can honestly say that this is so easy. It's so quick. And pretty much what I'm doing is I'm just kind of doing that natural like blowout kind of effect by doing these little twists. And the important thing that I've learned is to really keep the tension on your hair so it really gets all part of the strand so it gets dry for you. And I'm just going to do that same motion all over my head. I'm not sure if I'm pulling this in sections right, but I usually have to do relatively small sections just because, again, I have so much hair that if I don't, it doesn't get the job done. I usually set this to the highest setting possible, but I'm sure if you naturally have more thin or fine hair, you probably could have it on the lower heat. There is also a cool setting on this, which is kind of nice. So if you feel as though your hair doesn't stay in that form really well, you could always, after you're done using the heat on it, you could kind of hit it with that cool setting. So then it just kind of helps to keep its form just a little bit easier because it's had time to cool down. Because sometimes when you keep it on the heat, sometimes it can try and morph and mold into something else, I guess. I decided to skip ahead a little bit just because I figured you would probably get the gist as you watch me do that motion a couple of times. I usually will brush it out as I go because my hair can start to tangle even as it's just sitting there. Don't ask me how that happens. And also, I forgot to mention this, but sometimes I like to take bigger chunks after I've kind of done each little section just to kind of meld it and marry my hair all together. Yep, that is me definitely struggling with some of the tension. So basically don't have too much tension, but you know, just enough where you're getting all of the strand. And we briefly interrupt this hair tutorial to watch me pick out a silver hair. Yep, that is right. At 26 years old, I was not too happy about it. So yeah, me skipping ahead now to what I was kind of mentioning before, which was kind of taking those bigger chunks and just kind of doing this like brushed out motion. At this point, I wasn't really doing as much of the twist as I was just kind of like trying to strike the heat on it just so it kind of gets every little section and blend it all together. And like I said, now I'm just kind of straight up brushing it because honestly, it feels really good against the head. This thing is super loud. That was one of the things that I noticed that was kind of a downside, but other than that, it is pretty fantastic if I do say so myself. Now switching to the curling section of my hair. Of course, I had to have a little bit of a singing break there, pretending like it was my little microphone. And also I get very hot when I use any heat tools near my face. So of course I had this little mini fan to kind of cool me down while also drinking a hot beverage. Not my smartest moment. Next, we're going with the Errands Trophy Shine and Texture Spray. So I'm just kind of spraying it near the root mostly and then kind of dragging it down the rest of my hair. I did learn that you could kind of use this as a dry shampoo, so that's what I was trying to kind of do to it, but I also wanted to make sure I kind of used it like a texture spray where I wanted to add that element to my hair. Next, we have the curling section of my hair. So please don't come for me if you think I'm doing this wrong. I probably am, I know, which is why I'm a makeup person and not a hair person, but this is just kind of what I like to do. So I take these little sections and I kind of start at the base, kind of doing it halfway and then rolling it up. So it kind of creates a little bit of volume and then kind of leaving a little bit on the end just so it kind of has like not too much volume at the bottom, because honestly, I can't stand it when my hair does it and it's just honestly the worst. And I'm sure a lot of people have mentioned this before, but I like to kind of do my twist in a couple of different directions just to kind of give it more of a natural look. Obviously, there's nothing natural about this, but kind of if you're not having all go one way, it doesn't all get kind of clumped together, and it kind of leaves it like a nice little wave. So I would definitely recommend doing that. So I'll start kind of doing it away from the face, depending on which side I'm doing it, and then I just start to bring it inward and then outward again. Also, don't mind me, I was definitely catching up on The Bachelorette while doing this. Then I just take more of that texture spray and kind of give it a little bit more va-va-voom. I don't really like to use hairspray because my hair holds curl pretty well and I don't like how it feels. Then I just kind of usually flip my hair over and drag my fingers through it just to kind of give it more of that natural va-va-voom. How many times can I say va-va-voom? And then I wanted to go in with a little bit of makeup, so let's do a little TikTok transition there. Whoa, I did it so dang quick. Just kidding. And of course I had to close it out with more Christmas music. Okay, so this is the final result. This is kind of how I've been wearing my hair as of late. I usually have longer hair than this. I would say it's usually about this length here. I usually amp up my natural wave that way, and I usually a lot of times just kind of diffuse it with a blow dryer. And this is kind of with a trim, as you saw from the earlier part of the video. And I don't know why, I just kind of like doing the whole blowout kind of thing with like the slight curl in it. I've just kind of been more into it. Plus now that COVID is here, I have more time on my hands. I am switching it up. Liking what I'm doing lately. I'm just gonna quickly review the products that I did get to try today. The brand that I'm going to be reviewing is called, let me get these in my hand. The brand is called R&Co. What I love about these products is that they are vegan, gluten-free, they're paraben and sulfate-free, which basically means they're free of SLS, SLESs, petroleum and mineral-free. So many great things. I know that vegan hair care is really hard to come by, and so what I loved about this brand was that it is vegan, and so a lot of my friends that are vegan and want to use vegan, cruelty-free brands for hair care can go with stuff like this. I will say normally I am a Bumble and Bumble girl. That's just kind of what I've been using. It's typically what my hairstylist Christina was using on my hair when she had worked for a different salon. But of course, like, I loved the products, like I still liked using them. It is more pricey, and it is very consumer driven. And what I mean by that is that they gear a lot of different products to do different things, so you have to spend more money. The annoying thing about that for us as consumers is that we have to shell out more money for different products to do different things. What I was informed of R& Company is that the director slash founder or something of Bumble and Bumble created R&Co, which is great because then I noticed there was a lot of similarities, like with the packaging. Like this is straight up the same packaging from their shampoo and conditioner, so it has a lot of the same elements of Bumble and Bumble. So if you do like Bumble and Bumble, I would highly recommend this brand. From like the short use that I had, but of course I'll get into each and every product. But what I like about this brand in versus to Bumble and Bumble is that it seems a little bit more hair care driven, in the sense that it just kind of wants you to be able to use the stuff that you need and not have to shell out a bunch of money. Like all of these products have like some form of like UV protection and heat protection, so you don't have to go and buy a separate thing for that. You just have it all in one thing here. And it seems like a lot of the products in general are pretty multi-use. If there's one that you feel is not doing what it needs to do for your hair, you could probably go with something that you feel is a little bit more necessary for your hair care routine. The only one that I didn't get to try today was the Dreamhouse Cold Pressed Watermelon and Wave Spray. And the reason that I didn't get to try this one, because this normally is kind of like a Bumble and Bumble surf infusion. This kind of helps you amp up your natural wave, but obviously since I didn't do that, and my hair is very wavy. Like I wouldn't say it's curly, because normally when I think of curly, I think of curly. Mine's definitely like super wavy, and if I don't blow dry it right away, or if I even just let it dry a little bit, it really starts to wave really quickly. But yeah, since I didn't use this one, I still want to show you how you would typically use this product. I'm a huge fan of these kind of things, like I said, because of my natural hair. I definitely will be using these in a later video. I just obviously can't do it now. But what you would normally do is, normally it's like this blue and mixed kind of color here. So normally what you do is shake it up until it gets like this really pretty like lavender purple color, and that's when you apply it in. This is great for anyone looking for beach ready hair. Plus this has UV protection. I am the worst when it comes to UV protection, let me tell you. So many times I forget to do UV protection, heat protection. I just forget to do it. I think it's because a lot of the times I've noticed that with other products, it seems kind of sticky on my hair and kind of crunchy. And I did not notice this with a lot of the products that do have UV protection in it. So yay them. After you shake it up, you mist it through your hair. I pretty much would say you could either, mist it directly in the hair or you could do it on your palm, but you kind of use more product that way. But sometimes it's just kind of nice to get a little bit just to kind of do a couple of things like that. You can use this dry and you can use this wet. What I mean by that is your hair. So I usually will use a little bit of each, so before and after when I've done my natural hair. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about this yet, but I promise I will be using this. Some of the ingredients that are in it that help: cold pressed watermelon seed oil. It provides hydration and antioxidant protection. Jackfruit extract, which helps texturize your hair and has a ton of vitamin A, which is super nice. And red algae extract, which is also just rich with a lot of different vitamins to hydrate your hair. As a Minnesotan, that I deal with a lot of issues with dry scalp and dry hair when it comes to the winter time, so something like this would be super helpful for that. So then moving on to the Co Mood Swing Straightening Spray. It looks like this. This is designed for curly and wavy hair, which again, I'm very happy that I got this one because my girl Christina knows my hair better than anyone. Probably better than myself. This product has heat activated polymers. That means this is best when applied before any heating tools on it. That means that there's less heat styling time when using this product, which I thought I definitely noticed, and I didn't know about this until I read the information on it, because I thought it was weird how quickly my hair dried. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I was kind of like, it takes me forever for my hair to dry with a heat tool. Like when I'm normally doing my one-step blow dryer, it still takes forever because I have such thick hair. It takes a while for all the water to get out, and I like squeeze the water out of my hair, but I noticed that this helped a ton for that reason. But this fragrance also smells really good. It has bergamot, which is, I love bergamot. Love me some Earl Grey tea. It has wild fig, climaca, lotus flower, cedarwood, and tonka bean, which love me some tonka bean. I did notice, I'm pretty sure it's from this product specifically, that there was less frizz in my hair. I noticed lately, and it could just be that I got my hair done recently, but there's way less frizz on my hair, like around the sides and everything. And so I think it's because of this. It says that the sunflower seed oil, it tames the frizz and adds the shine, and I definitely noticed that. Although I think a lot of the shine came from the other product that I'm gonna mention here. But again, I'm gonna use this more. I'm pretty sure that this is about to be a game changer for me, so stay tuned. And last but not least, so for my last step, I had used this Co Trophy Shine and Texture Spray, and I'm pretty sure this is my favorite product out of all of the stuff that I used. And I haven't had a chance to use this. I think I'm gonna love it. But out of all of these, I feel like this is gonna be something that I'm gonna use quite frequently with any sort of hairstyle that I do. So another good thing about this is that you can spray this on towel dried hair or dry hair and style. Ugh, oh my God. Ugh, oh my God.
Ugh, oh my God.
So again, another product that you could do while it's wet or it's dry. And I think I'm noticing a theme with a lot of these products that you can do that, which I love, because again, they're catering to kind of using like more one and done products where you can just kind of use the same thing in a lot of different things. That wasn't a real sentence. But I like that you could have that option with all of these products, because sometimes you don't want to have to do everything before or after, or you forget a step. And so the fact that you can kind of do it on both is pretty nice. What I liked about this is that it adds a lot of texture to the hair. I noticed that, and I noticed a lot more volume. I didn't even put in hairspray because I normally don't love how my hair feels with hairspray. I do a lot of finger touching, running my fingers through my hair, and with hairspray, it just kind of makes that more annoying and gross. But with this, again, it smells really good, and you can kind of spray it in between all those different areas there. And Christina mentioned to me that you could use this as a dry shampoo as well. So I really put it near the root as well, and I noticed that there was so much more lift in my hair with this. And again, see, having the product be multi-use, multi-function, because I normally don't love a lot of dry shampoos because they normally look really white in my hair. Like even the brown ones don't work for me because they look still brown and just doesn't match my hair. So like I don't love dry shampoos. Even though I washed my hair before this, it definitely helped. Even with after adding a bunch of heat tools and things like that, my hair already will start to look a little like oily, I guess, or kind of like greasy because there's like so much product in it. And I did not notice that with this. So this has naturally occurring clay that removes the oil and impurities. Yeah, I would honestly say out of all the products that I did get to try, which were these four here, I would say if there's one that I had to be like, I'm taking this with me for the rest of my life, it would be this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to mention this, but I wanted to say all of these products from Co are also amazing for mixed, curly, black, textured hair. The reason I wanted to note that is because I want this channel to be as inclusive as possible. And that was something that I really stressed that I wanted to know about Errands Co, because my boyfriend has mixed hair, my best friend has mixed hair, and I want to make sure that if I am promoting this product, that they also have an option to use this. I learned it was so great for Errands Co about mixed textured black hair, it doesn't have any mineral oil in it. And so because of that, a lot of times when mineral oil is put into hair products like this, it really leaves like a lot of buildup in product, and it produces like a lot of flakes typically in that curly kinky hair. And also because it's sulfate free, it's doing a lot of the work for doing some real good cleansing, and it adds a lot of moisture, especially the hyaluronic acid that's in it. It adds a lot of moisture. Typically, I'll just use my boyfriend for instance, Nick. Because of his mixed hair, he typically really needs a lot of moisture put back into his scalp so his head doesn't overproduce those oils. And it's been a struggle for him to find something that didn't produce a lot of dandruff or oily scalp issues for him. I'm very excited to have him try this. Very excited that I learned how great it is for all different kinds of hair types. Hope you like that as well. I can say with the utmost honesty, because when it comes to my hair, that's how honest I have to be, because as you saw, I have trust issues. I'm not the greatest hair person. I'm not a great hairstylist. That is why I am a makeup person, a makeup artist. But honestly, a lot of times when I look at products like this, I get very timid. I don't know what I'm doing. One of the biggest things that I love about Christina and her new salon, which is the Salon and Spa Co, is that it's all about education, and she doesn't make you feel as though you are kind of being left high and dry with not knowing how to do certain things. Of course, also ask questions, because I feel as though when you're creating a relationship with your hair person, you want to ask questions, because you are going to have to eventually replicate this when you get home. So it's very important that you understand the products, that you understand what you need to know how to do. A lot of this is pretty simple, which I found was the best part about it. And they have a ton of information on Errands Co's website, which I thought was super nice. Like how to use it, what's in it, what does it smell like. It's great for me because like I said, I'm a dum-dum when it comes to hair stuff. I love that this is very educational, very user-friendly. And again, I'm not just saying this because I was gifted this product. So thank you so much for the Salon and Spa Company for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. As with probably any person on YouTube, I want to stress the fact that I would be completely honest, because what does that say about me if I'm sending you off being like, yes, this product is so great, and then you end up hating it? Of course, it's all subjective. I totally get that. But what if you get there and you're like, this is absolutely nothing how you described it? You know, again, that could still happen, but I want to create a space where, you know, I want to be completely transparent with you, because I'm a consumer just like the rest of you. And I am a person that also just wants to have the best out of hair care, makeup, clothes, anything possible, because it's rough out there trying to know how to be a smart consumer. So this kind of helps you learn a little bit about certain products. I think, you know, I want it to be as accurate as possible. It would be super nice if you do end up wanting to try any of these products, if to follow the affiliate code that I have down in my bottom bar. I would be so appreciative of that. This is the first time that I've been able to do something like this, like do a full review like this on these kind of products, which I'm sure I'll have many more, but this one you can actually go and buy and purchase these with this affiliate code. It means so much to me. And I really want to stress that I know that it's coming from me and being like, here, follow this affiliate code, but also I think it's important to support small businesses and really like good, like vegan, helpful, whatever you need it to be kind of companies, because if you're just gonna go and like try and find this stuff on Amazon, like you're really just giving to a dude who already has so much money, and it's like, he don't need no mo. So please don't go and try and find this on Amazon. You also can't trust that a lot of the products are going to be from where you think it's coming from. So please don't go and buy this on Amazon. Even if you have to go to our company, if you don't want to use the affiliate code, whatever, you do you. But I just feel like let's create a symbiotic relationship here and try and, you know, enjoy the things that we want to enjoy and try different things and also help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that was it for this review. I hope you liked watching how I typically do my hair. I will, like I said, show you how I use this one in the future. And if you do end up trying any of these, please let me know what you think about them. I know that if you look at the prices, they are a little steep. A lot of people that I know, they don't necessarily want to spend this much on hair care. But as I said about skincare as well, you pay for what you get. I do think because this is less consumer driven and it's more about just getting you the products that you need, it is more worth your money versus going to a company where it's more expensive and you have to justify buying certain things. But with this, like I said, when there's like a 3-in-1 sort of a scenario, like why not spend $29 on this? Because it sounds like a lot, but normally you'd be buying those things all separately anyway, so you might as well get a good product that's going to be at that price. That's what I gotta say about that. And anyway, like I said, that is it for this vlog. I forgot to mention my experience being in Christina's salon. I thought it was super cute, super nice. The location was fantastic. If you live in the Anoka area, I seriously suggest going to see her. She will change your life. It has a really cute view of Lyric Arts Theater, so if you know where that is, she is right by there. But like I said, I will give all the information down below. Her Instagram, you should go follow that. Yeah, if you are in even the Minneapolis area, or if you're kind of more in northern Minneapolis area, like near Anoka, Coon Rapids, whatever, I seriously suggest checking her out. Nice too, because it was just the two of them, and so it really feels like an intimate space versus like a noisy salon where you're not really getting that one-on-one time. So I also think if you, especially in these times with COVID, they do require masks, of course. But I also think if you just want it to be just between you and a hairstylist, or just between you and the esthetician, that it's great because it's just the two of you, so less chance of exposure to COVID. So honestly, what's not to love about it? Tell me, literally let me know. I feel like I've covered it all. You're welcome. Anyway, that is it for this vlog / review. So please leave me any comments down below. What do you think? If you were to try any of this, please let me know what you think. Stay tuned because I do plan on putting up a like Thanksgiving holiday makeup look soon. I think that's gonna be my next video, or it might be a body positivity questions video because I haven't answered a lot of the questions that I reached out to you guys about. So please send me more your way if you have any, like just any sort of questions about body positivity in general or the movement. I'll be answering those questions hopefully within the next week. So I love you guys. Don't forget, beauty is beyond size, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.